colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Well, before I answer the questions that I've been asked, like my colleagues did, I'd like to welcome all of the participants of the Eurasian Economic Union Forum. I'd like to say that here in Minsk we have several hundreds of small and medium and large-sized Russian enterprises, those who are directly involved in developing integration and economic ties with the countries of the Eurasian Economic Union. And they understand firsthand how much this integration does for them and how much needs to be done to improve them even further. I know that, and this is something that we've heard about before today, there have been seminars, there will be seminars as part of this forum. A number of issues have been addressed. And I'd like to emphasize that all of the good ideas and proposals that have been presented by our colleagues will be taken into account as we strengthen the Eurasian Economic Union and its integration efforts. Now, as to the position of this organization within the new multipolar system of international relations, I know that some numbers, some figures have been already named today, but perhaps I need to do that again because it's really important. Now, this Eurasian Economic Union recently has marked its 10-year anniversary. It's become stronger as an integration organization. Its economic potential has become much greater. And the Eurasian Economic Union is now rightly one of the global centers of economic development. And let me reiterate that the global GDP of our countries went from $1.6 trillion to $2.6 trillion, and our trade with other countries rose by 38% and is now $800 billion, which is quite comparable to the leading economic powers of the world. This is massive, $800 billion. And the mutual trade within the Eurasian Economic Union has rose twice to $97 billion, and 97% of all operations are done in national currencies. Now, industrial production has increased a lot. Agriculture has risen by 26%. By 40 times we have seen the rise of investment in capital, primary capital. Now, what does that mean? It means that in the medium term, at least, growth is already in place. It's guaranteed. The growth of unemployment has the unemployment rate has decreased to 2.8% among our countries. In Russia, it's 3.9%. It's one of the lowest figures like that in the world. We're working on strengthening our integration mechanisms, improving the authority and influence of our organization in the global arena. Our organization, this structure is oriented towards working with our partners across the world, in Eurasia, in Africa, in Latin America. We're strengthening contacts with multilateral organizations such as BRICS, the SCO, ASEAN, the African Union, and other organizations. With the European Union, the Eurasian Economic Union has a lot of agreements with countries across the world, such as Vietnam. Recently, one has been agreed with Iran. Hopefully, we're seeing the situation in Iran calm down of the past few weeks, and hopefully this will soon be in the past, and we will be able to soon develop our relations with all countries of the region, including Iran. And tomorrow, at the session of the high session High Council of the Eurasian Economic Union, we are going to have a new document signed with Mongolia and a number of other countries, and then with India, Indonesia, Egypt. Through that, our organization makes a contribution to creating a space for industrial and economic growth on the continent, a space where everyone strives for having their own model